I want to talk about the video where Matt Armstrong and his crew take on rebuilding a wrecked Porsche GT3 RS in 24 hours. Right up front, I love the idea. It's an immediately grabby premise. A high-performance car with a dramatic Nürburgring backstory, a ticking clock repair challenge, and a recognizable owner in Mr. JWW. Those elements give the whole thing built-in tension and a clear narrative spine, and Matt leans into that well. He sets the stakes early. This car is supposed to be prepped for a sub-7-minute lap. It hits the wall, airbags deploy, and now the team has to try to get it back on the road fast. That's compelling content for both gearheads and casual viewers. And the video generally knows how to milk that tension with countdown graphics and time checks. On the positive side, the video does a great job of showing real mechanics at work. The workshop footage feels honest, not overly glamorized, and you get a sense of the practical problem solving that goes into this kind of repair. Matt's commentary is friendly and conversational, which helps the audience feel like they're on the garage floor with him, rather than being lectured to. The banter about things like carbon doors costing tens of thousands, the airbags blowing the dash, and the practical concerns about hidden damage are all exactly the kinds of details viewers want. The short clips of the team diagnosing the car, checking the airbags, and pointing out the magnesium wheel build credibility. You can see the crew know what they're doing. That said, the video could be tightened up and made more informative in a few clear ways. First, the rules around the 24-hour claim are a little confusing in how they're explained. Matt says it's 24 hours of labor, not 24 hours of clock time, and that the timer starts when they touch the car, which is fine. But the presentation bounces between countdowns and different timestamps in a way that can make it hard to follow what exactly is being tracked. A clear on-screen graphic explaining how the 24 hours are calculated would have helped enormously. Related to that, the repeated quick cuts to time updates are dramatic, but they sometimes replace useful technical detail. Viewers who are into the mechanical side would appreciate a few longer, slower segments showing the process of diagnosing the airbag electronics, the dash replacement, or the structural checks, rather than only hearing quick remarks. The editing choices are energetic, which suits the piece, but a couple of sequences feel repetitive. Lines like "this does not look good" or the repeated list of airbags deployed work the first time, but hearing them multiple times becomes redundant. I'd recommend cutting or rephrasing repeated beats so the urgency stays fresh. The sound mixing is another area for improvement. Workshop audio is inherently messy, so clearer voiceover levels or tighter boom mic work during conversations would make the dialogue easier to follow. There were moments when the cam audio dropped under background noise, and that pulls you out of the scene. Content-wise, there are a couple of missed opportunities for deeper storytelling. We get the headline about Mr. JWW chasing a sub-7 lap, but we don't really get much emotional follow-through on him as a character. How he feels about the crash, how urgent the lap attempt is for him personally, or what losing the car for longer would mean. A short interview clip with James reflecting on the incident and his priorities would have helped anchor the stakes emotionally. Also, when expensive parts are mentioned, like carbon doors at $20 to $25K, a quick visual graphic listing estimated parts and labor costs would give viewers a tangible sense of what's at risk and why the repair is challenging. I also want to call out responsible messaging. The team jokes about the car being faster with a Montai kit and about going into the tire wall at 70 miles per hour. That's fine as shorthand, but it would be responsible to acknowledge safety and the risks of track driving when showing a crash. A brief sentence reminding viewers about safe track practices or wearing proper safety gear would strike the right balance between entertainment and responsibility. Finally, the finish matters. If you're going to sell a 24-hour rebuild narrative, make sure the follow-through is satisfying. Show the final checks, a clear before and after comparison, and ideally a quick test drive, or at least the car firing up and being roadworthy. Even if the team couldn't complete every task in a literal 24 hours, show a transparent recap of what got done, what didn't, and why. Overall, this is an engaging and watchable video with great bones and authentic workshop energy, tightening the explanations around the 24-hour claim, improving sound, cutting repetitive beats, Adding a little more human context for the owner and including a clearer cost-time breakdown would lift it from simply fun to genuinely top tier. But as it stands, it's a solid watch, especially if you like seeing real people fixing a badly mangled supercar against the clock.
But actually, looking underneath the car, it's got away lighter, as there's nothing else.